Just keep spinning, and we're live. We live, babe. Come on in the room.
Right, sing your song.
You gonna sing with me?
No, I never sing it with you.
Yeah, but I thought we was gonna move forward in life.
That's what you get. Doing too much, trying to think. That's above your pay grade.
What's my pay grade, babe?
You just saying.
Come on in the room.
Do your thing into the qualified list.
Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He writes out all of my scripture. Look here. Look who done made it to our room. Your niece. Look, Uncle, he ain't how to see. See how I look at that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It says, hello, favorite people. Where your glasses at?
What up, though? I can read that. I just know where I was looking. I was looking up here.
What you got going on, young lady? Listen, we're a few minutes late. We tired over here in the street. Your uncle just got here, and I'm tired, and we ain't ate yet. And so we trying to come on in, do what we do, get in, get out. Jump in, jump out, introduce yourself. My name is
Sadie Bear.
Your name's Sadie Bear?
You don't have to repeat everything I say. I don't have a parrot.
But your name's not Sadie Bear.
That's my name. I just say my name there.
Anyway.
Now you said, let's see.
Come on in and say hello. Let us know you're here. Look, in the words of the preacher, we're not going to be before you long. We're not. We is not going to be before you long on tonight.
All right, I did it. I'm proud of myself.
You did?
Yep. I did it.
You sound like Dora. We did it. We did it.
She sound like me. I'm older than her.
Dora's a fictional character.
Doesn't matter. I'm still older than her. Okay. She's been 15 for a long time.
She has been the same age for a long
14. How long she? I think she's 21, to be honest with you.
Dora probably about 50.
No, she ain't that old now.
Why you say she's not?
It came out when our kids were small, and they'd be 26. And it wasn't out when they were babies. So,
listen, isn't that crazy though? Our kids, so the triplets will be
26.
26.
I just said it.
And if you, I heard y'all repeat what you said. Oh, Dodo here.
No, I just told you I don't need no parent. You repeat what I say. 26. They got it.
Oh, I'm gonna bite your jaw.
You gotta stay in your lane.
I'm gonna bite his jaw.
Why you bite my jaw?
Help me bite my jaw.
I ain't in that weird jump.
Yes, you did.
No, I'm not.
So anyway, we are
meeting at the church about you.
Taking me.
Visit me.
Whatever. I'm trying to get myself together so I can share this out. Oh, I ain't even put no image on there, nothing, Chad. I'm so wrong for that. Okay.
Yeah. Wackavelli.
I'm Wackavelli.
Why are you so loud in my ear, brother?
Lena.
What up, though? I shared it on my page.
Babe, you didn't say hello. You just say what up, though.
That's the way I say hello.
Babe, you couldn't.
I'm what?
Have your head cut off.
I'm taller than you.
You're not taller than me.
Oh, okay. So you delusional too. You got a lot going on, people.
First of all,
you see somebody about that.
First of all,
Delulu.
Anyway, y'all, I'm trying to take a minute, share it to your page. Let your friends, your cousin, your baby daddy, your uncle.
My page.
You did. Look, show you ratchet.
I ain't ratchet. You don't want somebody. I'm not taller than you.
Well,
I might have been taller than you when I was born.
Did y'all hear? He might be taller than me when he was born. That's a little extreme, don't y'all think?
I don't know.
Anyway, we are not gonna be before you long for real. How was your day, Mr. Thomas?
It's good. I made it.
You played basketball for the first time in a long time. Well, I mean, in a league. How'd you feel?
Like barbecue chicken. You don't get the reference. It's when Shaq was saying somebody was guarding him and they couldn't stop him. He says barbecue chicken.
So you the barbecue chicken?
I was definitely barbecue chicken.
Why were you barbecue chicken, man? Because you couldn't stop nothing?
Oh,
Or you
slow.
didn't do nothing?
Right. I wasn't doing nothing but in the way.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
I got a couple rebounds. I got some fouls. I'm good at fouling. Learned that from my son, my baby boy. Foul master.
Yeah, Amari will foul the stank out you.
I was channeling my inner Christopher because I was fouling.
He will foul the stank out you. You know, I think about what's the 29th? Yeah, 2 weeks before I gave birth to the triplets, I was on bed in the hospital on bed rest, trying to keep them in. Just thinking about this time, a long time ago. I was up somewhere trying to keep them from falling out. Don't come out, y'all. Don't come out.
Let's say plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Could stop me. Huh?
I think it's about basketball.
It said could stop me.
Right. The baby?
There's somebody on your page. That's the way that's Facebook.
BWOM. I don't know what that is.
They call me the hippopotamus. My lyrics are bottomless. Sometimes our rhymes are polite, like thank you, but then deny. Say what now?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means, but okay, we're gonna go with it. So anyway, my day was I don't know. I've been dealing with this allergy stuff. I know everybody don't have it, but mine.
Well, did you say the rain make it worse?
That's what they told me.
It's been raining like crazy.
Well, they were saying the rain, I guess, brings up the stuff. Yeah. And the lady was talking about the doctor saying find my she was asking me, do I know my season? I said, season? She said that sometimes people have season for allergies, like some people are fall, some people are spring. And I was like, I
never heard that before.
Me either. And so I was telling her I'd be feeling so tired, but she was saying that, you know, because I was like, I take allergy medicine, two different kinds, one in the morning, one at night, but they both daytime. She was like, that's why you're tired. I guess they do make you a little tired.
I guess you couldn't, I thought you could find that other one or something.
I found the back child and it ain't, but anyway, so I went to see a new doctor. So my doctor that my whole family had for 20 years.
He retired.
He didn't retire. He went into prison for killing his wife.
He retired.
A forced retirement. I know that sounds crazy.
Well, you gotta put a word to it, but yeah.
If you come in, tell us where you're from. Drop your name in the comments and tell us where you're from.
Hey, retirement, buddy.
Listen, but it's crazy to me because I still miss him because he was the best doctor.
I know, right?
And he was so nice. I feel like he's part of my family. Somebody said, well, he must not have been too nice, but I don't know.
Listen, nobody pushed them buttons like your spouse, buddy.
Why do you think that is? Because you can't leave or what? Or like they know your interpersonal secrets?
Well, that's the thing. That you're supposed to study your spouse so you know them, but people will study the things that piss you off, but not the stuff that make you happy.
But that's
right. So they know the stuff that get to you.
So you saying that the spouse know how to get you mad?
Yeah, buddy.
Jessica, aka Kelly. Okay, I'm so sick of Jessica. Jessica and Sean say that because we have a karaoke group, and it's that Sean said that he was Beyonce and she was Kelly and I was Michelle. They trying to say that I wasn't nobody.
That's not nice. Michelle had a solo gospel.
When
song.
Jesus said yes, nobody can say no. Yeah. Don't be mad. Stop calling me Michelle.
That's hilarious.
I'm the lead singer in the group.
Yeah, hardly know Michelle. That good lady so skinny.
Right. You heard that, Jessica? That lady's skinny. I'm not skinny.
Lord,
Hey, Lashana.
hey, Lord, need to give us some sandwiches.
Did you say the Lord need to give us some sandwiches?
That last song was a Christian song, wasn't it?
Her
Because remember,
last album.
her and Anthony Brown got into it. He was like, "How you gonna have a Christian thing?" And you was just whatever their last Destiny Child album was. She got mad. You remember that? They were interviewing on the radio.
So let's talk about. We didn't have a particular topic because tonight just kind of rolled up on us, but
we just showed up.
We just here so we won't get fined. We're trying to be consistent like we used to be.
Yes.
So two things come to mind. We were talking about pushing buttons in your spouse.
Yes.
But also talk about, so we can talk about that and how do you navigate that when your spouse is pushing your buttons and won't? How do you? Because you know when they push the buttons, usually when you respond, it's like,
right, not nice.
You skunk or you.
Correct.
But then the other part is, what do you do when you have? I've heard a high number of people now dealing with married to people with mental health issues. Like people with mental health issues don't like to take their medicines, even if they're diagnosed with mental health.
Right.
So it's hard to reason with somebody whose mind is not on a regular playing field. Because if you're not grounded in reality, if I'm saying the sky is blue and you're saying it's purple and there's rainbows in it, then we can't have a level conversation. I don't care how much I love you.
Yeah, true. I have a question. What do you do when you feel like a single married person in the parenting realm? Not my story, but I would like to advise a friend.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
And you know, honestly, I've had a lot of wives that talk to me about this issue. And so I say one of the things is you have to communicate with your spouse what it is that you are looking for.
Right.
We often will, as mothers, like, you know, my child, my baby, like.
Correct.
And then I want him only to
do what I want him to do.
Do the things I want him to do.
It don't work like
and then when you get into a routine and now you're sick of it, then it's kind of like you're not showing up.
Well, but see, that's the thing. That's a very complex issue because there's a lot of caveats, as it were, to that. Like you said, you can't be my baby, this, everything your way, but then you want the husband to do something when you ain't, you know what I'm saying, let him be present in all the other areas.
Okay. And so even if that was the case, right? Part of the issue is that some people have unrealistic expectations. I know somebody that has an unrealistic expectation of their husband doing the child's hair.
Right.
And I know that some men do, but that's a very small percentage. So in that, like, there's some things, first of all, it's good to talk about what your parenting expectations are before you have children.
Correct.
I know that's not typically what Black people do.
No. She told him she just wants him to participate. He says she needs a sister wife. That parent is for the women.
And so some people,
yeah.
Part of the things is that, and he may not mean parenting. He may mean mothering or nurturing is for the women.
Well, but it still depends on
the... I forget my train of thought.
Go ahead.
Some people are... now you made me forget anyway. Shoot. Okay, so...
Age made you
forget. So sometimes when they have... how my house was raised, things were run, was different than how yours were. And the women just did it, and the men just went to work and paid the bills. But Cedric and I had some conversation early on about, you know, the kids' excitement, different things showing up, just like communicate with him with my feelings and not in a time of frustration or anger. And in the beginning, I don't really think you were it wasn't. We had a conversation early on.
Conversation about what?
About, you know, like what we was doing with the kids or whatever. You just kind of came. Like I didn't have to. Well, so why did you come?
Because that was normal for me.
But you didn't have that in your dad.
No, he came to some stuff, but he didn't come to everything. But I mean, that has nothing to do with me.
But I'm saying generally that's where we get our cues from, right? What we've experienced.
Sometimes.
But I'm saying that's the majority, honey. I mean, it's majority of people get because there's not a parenting guide. You can't take a parenting class for real.
Well, but I don't know, because if your parents did something that you don't like, I'm sure you made a point not to do that thing with your kids. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know.
So Jessica, he's saying that it may be because that he wanted more of his dad participating with him, so he was there more for our children. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if necessarily that is the case, but I just felt like that was something that was worth me doing.
Oh, Delona said that's it right there, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna come back to your question right here. I'm gonna come back into a second.
So the thing that I was thinking about as well is you don't always know the dynamic of the marriage. So if he's doing all of the men things and she's not necessarily doing all the women things, but then won't help with the kids, you see what I'm saying? Like sometimes that's
a big thing, because the
right.
one we were talking about, she doesn't do what. So we believe in gender roles, but everybody does not. But
Correct.
even if you did believe even loosely in gender roles,
right,
there are things that women usually do. And if you're not doing the stuff that wives usually do,
right.
but then he's doing all the men stuff,
right.
But then you're doing the men stuff, but help me too.
No.
Not that you're supposed to do the men stuff,
right.
But
that's just like a better example be like at work. If you work with somebody and you both supposed to be doing this particular thing, but you're the only one doing the thing, then
they get one task.
Right. And then the boss is getting ready to come and they're like, well, help me do my task because I've been goofing off or whatever the case may be. You're like, no, I'm not going to help you because I've been working and you haven't been doing anything.
And part of that too is communication. Well, okay. So if we have a relationship, there's areas that I fall in and areas that he does well in, and vice versa. But because of our relationship, and I'm not trying to say I'm the best this or the best that, then it's times that he'll come home from work and I'm in the middle of something and he knows, because it could have been time my rheumatoid is whatever, or I'm tired because we've been doing a bunch of stuff. He would help me. And I don't think I ask him most of the time. I think he'll start doing something to help. He's been working all day. So he has every right to not participate with my stuff, but he does. Now, I can't even do the stuff that you do for work.
But the thing is, it's not about the actual task that you're doing. It's the attitude behind it. Because if you're actively trying to do what you need to do and life happens, you can't do it, that's fine. We're not going to say, oh, well, you need to do it anyway. That's not the point. Some people don't even try and tell you they ain't going to try. Like, I ain't doing that. This is not what I do.
Right.
But then at the same time, turn around and won't help doing the one or two things that you do. Like that's not going to work. See what I'm saying?
Oh, look at it. Look at that part. Can you read that second? It's already on there. It's on there already.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's on the screen.
She is the breadwinner of the home, taking the kids to school and helping him run his business. She does admin. He does laundry in the washer and dryer, and her mom comes over to iron. Wow, okay. Your mom can't come over and iron?
I've been watching it and watching it.
Never mind.
Thank you.
Anyway, this is what I want to say too. I'm not saying that what I said was their situation because I don't know, but chuck him the deuces.
Jessica.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Don't tell him that. I never tell somebody to leave unless there's some type of abuse, because while it might be things that you don't like, you're not the one sleeping in the bed without some thighs. It's hard for me to tell you. They be like, you told me to leave, Jessica, but then I'm home alone, missing my person. Because I guarantee you, he didn't just get like this.
Well, this is the thing too, like you said about communicate, but you have to communicate clearly what your expectations are.
Yes,
what your needs are.
She's saying what you said, that it's the attitude which you show up. Now, I think that's the main part of everything, because I often wonder why he would help me do something I'm doing when he's been working all day or he's been doing whatever. And he didn't always have this wonderful, lovely attitude to have. But I know that I've heard you say on multiple occasions, like, it's my attitude, my willingness, my whatever. And because I couldn't figure it out myself until one day on live we were talking to somebody and they said it, because I was like, oh.
But that's just like you got an adult child that's struggling. As long as they're trying and doing the right thing, you're gonna help them.
Right.
But if you got somebody out there that's being a knucklehead, you're not gonna help them. You know what I mean? Because you ain't.
Jessica said God is working on me.
Yeah.
Jessica, we're gonna need some more prayer because he loved your Q. Said, listen, I appreciate that, but cuteness get real ugly when you got somebody in your house that ain't doing right.
Right.
You ever had somebody that was good looking or cute and they got a nasty attitude, they dirty or they whatever, and you be like, ooh, you ain't cute no more.
Well, with that situation saying she's the breadwinner on the home, well, a lot of times that dynamic is like the wife acts more like your mother.
Yes,
and
that was what I was saying, Jessica, too.
Right.
With that dynamic, it's out balance because she's used to telling everybody what to do at work. Right. She kind of could come home and be like, instead of talking to him like her partner or the head of house, she treats him like I made the money, so you one of my kids. And that's one of the key points I would say: do not talk to your man like he's one of your children.
And his attitude, I don't know now. I'm just throwing it out there. Now his attitude could be like, you know everything, you got everything figured out.
You do it.
What you need my help for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because if she's doing that and she's helping him with his business, basically running it.
And here's the other thing, Jessica. Last thing before we go into this next thing on screen. You're hearing from her.
Right.
I've heard women tell me something or some stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, dog, he awful. But then when you get with the guy and you hear the other side, you like, I'm surprised he didn't kick her in her forehead. Not literally, but like people's
their perception
of themselves,
right,
and the situation
could be different.
A lot of times are skewed,
right?
Because I'm doing all this stuff, and they're like, well, "What you doing?" I'm doing everything. Like, what's everything? And they can't give you what everything is. Like, she may be saying she's doing admin, and he be like, "I do my stuff myself." Right. Blah blah blah. Like,
she may take the money to the bank or something.
Right. Like, and I'm not saying she don't, but people just play a game sometimes. Right. That's all I'm saying.
You never know the dynamics in people's homes, and people not gonna tell you the low down dirty thing about what they got going on. They just gonna tell you about the other person.
Right. So it to my friend, I'm gonna spin it my way.
Right.
I'm not telling my friend that I ain't doing nothing. I ain't this, I ain't that, I ain't da.
Right. I'm not having sex.
I might not be having sex. Right. I ain't tooting and booting it. I ain't this, I ain't that. I ain't telling the whole story. Right. So then when you talk to the other person, you be like, you old raggedy hell. I done had some friends like that. They'll tell me something, and I'm thinking like he dead wrong. And then Cedric end up talking to the other side, and then you like. I'd be like, now, hell, you dead wrong for that. No wonder man don't want to do nothing. You ain't giving him none. You fussing at him. Right. You ain't cooking him nothing. What you think gonna happen? We've had that. So depending on how the story goes, right. Jessica said he has to come to me. He has come to me, and I do not think it's what your husband just said.
And I do think.
Oh, I do. Okay.
What your husband just said. He can't see his usefulness. Exactly.
And men
have to be useful.
That's their whole makeup.
Men's value is in what services and how they provide. Yes. If they don't have that, they don't have any value. Then without any self-esteem, he ain't gonna help himself, let alone her, anybody else.
And they will find somebody, because it's somebody that you're gonna pass throughout the day that's gonna tell you how good you look, how handsome. Like somebody tell me I look good. While it might be a compliment, it does nothing for me because my husband tell me that when I walk past my husband, he grabs my butt, my titties, everything else he can grab. That's just how he.
Wait a minute now. That sounds like some kind of something that ain't legal. Something on
it. It's absolutely legal.
I'm just saying, I be grabbing you all the time.
You do. Do you not? When have I walked by you and you ain't touching?
I plead the fifth.
But I'm saying he wants me because of how I treat him. Even when I'm tired, I'll do for him and vice versa. So it's if her answer is no, right. Since you Destiny Child, since you Michelle, no, I'm not Michelle. Since she Michelle, then
no, you one of the first chicks that got kicked out.
I told him, if I gotta be I'm be Solange.
Oh gosh, she was never in the group.
And that's why I'm Solange then. Thank y'all. You're welcome, Jessica. You're so right. And I am Solange.
You need to be truthful to yourself. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
All right. So here's a question I think is good. I want you to chime in. Listen, and we're not gonna be here much longer, but if you want to come on and come on camera and say it to us, you can as well. It said, what is some advice after being married for 20 plus years and the intimacy has fallen off? Subject on podcast.
Oh boy. Why y'all come with all these complex things today?
It's not really complex though.
Well, it can be with the well, it's not complex in its nature because you should be close to each other, but the root of the situation.
There's usually a root issue
Right.
about what's happening.
Right.
And so your thumb is giving it a thumbs up. Put your thumb down, baby. I'm like, look his neck here. Look. You see him? I can't stand you. What are you doing? Cedric, stop. So part of the thing is a lot of the times that there's a bunch of different reasons. Okay, let's say that. So we would have to know more detail in order to help.
Right.
But one of the main things is that people fall into roommateship.
Right.
I don't even think that's a word, but I just made that up. Being a roommate. We have learned that you take the kids, I take the kids, you do this, you do that. So we know logistically what we do, but we don't really.
Well, what happens is you get into a routine and you don't work on a relationship. You just busy doing stuff, taking the kids, going to work, going to the doctor, and then you look up, the kid's gone, and it's just y'all two, and you don't know each other.
So here's the other part: you don't, because we did that stuff too.
Of course.
And people, it's funny enough, will make comments like, y'all so nasty or y'all so sexual or something. I was like, here's the problem I have is that people make comments like that all the time, that we talk about sex or we're sexual. And I'm like, we are in the probably bottom percentile of married people that are attracted to each other, that like each other. Mm-hmm. Like people act like, why is it that marriage and sex is a bad thing now?
Right. You're supposed to be having sex when you're married.
Right. But we can talk about we tooted and booted when we met this dude in a one night stand, right, and whatever. It's fine. But let somebody look, this right here. And how long somebody nasty is good. Now let them tell you how long they've been married. Right. See, we've been around some people that have been married for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, that's who you have to be connected to. People that's not talking about marriage is nasty. Right. People that's building their relationship, right, how they operate their relationship. You might not do it the same way, but you are getting nuggets from people that are pushing it forward and not around here talking about, I don't like him, I don't like her. We try to hang out together, yeah, because what happens a lot of times, you go through this. I'm gonna go back to this question. You go through this phase where you're doing life, right? And in the middle of doing life, you forget to do each other. That's gonna be the best ways I can say that. Like you don't date, mm-hmm, but you don't flirt. I feel like my husband and I flirt all day, every day. Cedric sent me a text. I did that Wife Life group, right? The Wife Life group, mm-hmm, and they were talking about in text message interaction, and they were all younger than us, 33, 30, in that range, mm-hmm, and they text message was boring. I showed them the last one you sent me.
Let me show my business.
But it was like, oh, Miss Angela. I said, that's what you want. A man that's been with you, five adult children, home internet, and he still want you. He still think about you. He send you stuff. Like, it ain't boring. Right. Why y'all relationships are boring and we're not? You know why? Because we made it our business. Right. And the funny thing is, we don't date like we should.
Well, I don't.
That's a true statement.
I don't agree necessarily, because dating specifically, no, but we do spend a lot of time together.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't date like we don't. Well, we've been doing it a little bit more now, intentional.
Right. We spend more time together.
But we've been like to go say we're gonna go on date night.
Right. We don't.
I'm gonna say we don't date, but we spend time together. Right. The funny thing is, this room right here is my office. The couch for him is right there. And he sit there and watch TV. I'll be in here. Now, I like the way my couch feel better than his. So I'll go sit in there, not because I want to be here. And the funny thing is, I go sit on his couch and watch the TV in there.
That'd be so funny.
I be talking to him like I want to have my TV on. I didn't watch it because I like the way it feels for my body, but it's not like a.
I'm trying to figure out why you in there. You be commenting on what I'm like.
Because it's not. Really it's not comfortable.
I always think that's so hilarious.
But it's because I still want to be with him. I'm still watching what he watched. So, yeah, that was okay. Let me go down here. Arlise wrote something.
It was about the last thing. She says, when you're married and have businesses, each person has their thing that they are good at. You should not bring up what the other person is not good at, I guess, is doing, especially if they are doing their part as someone with 4 businesses. Focus on strength. The businesses will fail if she feels she's better than him and doing everything just going to make him not.
So that question was to you, Jessica. And Arlise and Sam do have businesses.
Right.
And they have a child with autism. Jessica, Arlise has a channel on channel. Jesus, she has a TikTok. What's the TikTok page? And it's the Autism Mom.
So it's not called a channel.
No, it's the Autism Mom. Arlise, put your TikTok on there. Jessica, she gives tips for parents with children with autism. And I know I'm doing a sidebar. The reason I'm saying, because somebody might need this, because not only do they run 4 businesses, they have a child with autism. And the stuff she learns, she shares, which I always think is what we do. What we learn, we share, because some things that you don't know, you don't have a resource. And she's a great resource for that. I watch the stuff, but I ain't got no children anymore, but I watch it. I watch it.
Team No Kids.
And I support her every time I can. Sometimes her music be R-rated, so I can't repost it, but the stuff I can, all these know, she's like, Miss Angie ain't gonna put that in there. 40 years in April, and I'm trying to get 40 nuts. I already know who that is. I already know who it is. You see that? That's 40 years of marriage, and they are still nasty. They teaching marriage. They go on bike rides. They do health stuff together. That's when I've learned too that we've been incorporating more of all of our life aspects together. Like Cedric is at 100 and how many pounds now? 10, 15, 20?
Something like that.
I'm at 38 pounds down, y'all. This girl trying to get to the sex I used to be.
Got to.
But then we just talk about stuff now that we probably didn't take time to talk about before.
Right.
All right. But it's not always the man. I didn't say it was we didn't say it was a man or the woman. I don't know if you know, we didn't use a gender in that at all.
Right.
We said that when you don't take time to do each other. Right. But like for Cedric, the whole time we've been together, he's always been a, baby and do stuff like that. Even walking by, he laughed now because he said, I don't even stop. He's like, stop. I'm doing no more. But if he stopped doing that, then I would be like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I would think, like, to me, that would be, if you weren't doing it, I'd be like, I'd probably be like, you cheating. I'd probably, just being honest, I'd be like, oh, you cheating. You stopped doing that out of all these years. I was thinking something got to be going on. Right. So if you notice, we didn't assign a gender to it. Because a lot of times it could be the man or the woman that stopped putting in the effort to touch, date, feel, love, or both. Yeah. And one could see the other person stopping. I'm stopping too, because there's a lot of petty marriages. I don't know if y'all know that. The level of petty marriages is ridiculous.
I ain't doing nothing till they do something.
I ain't doing something till they do something. And you know those marriages end up in divorce court. Right. Because you can't say that I am waiting on you, because somebody got to be the bigger person. And for me, God told me to fix me.
Right.
And by working on myself, that is when God showed, okay, hold on. All right, so is Arlise Autism Mom influencer?
Why are you doing all that? You got glasses on.
Because I thought that was a line, but it ain't. It's so her name is Arlise, but if you put in Arlise or you ain't gonna remember Arlise if you don't know her name already. Put in Autism Mom influencer on TikTok, it will come up. She's a good resource. And I plug her every time that she could say something, because somebody need her help. All right, and you look good, my man. Y'all keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Ain't nobody but Danny trying to bust 40 nuts. He's
do you think,
he's so ignorant.
Do you think?
Danny, what do you say when they say you too old for that? Because y'all older than us, and they call us old. So if we old, I know they call y'all, oh, y'all too old for that nonsense. I know that's what they tell y'all. All right.
Also, couples are so weird about scheduling. When I talk about it in session, they all cringe. However, I feel like you make time for everything else. Why not make time for intimate moments? That's correct.
So Jessica is a therapist.
Yeah.
So when she's saying sessions, I don't know about.
But that's one of the things that we did, though.
What we did.
We make time. Remember, we had a time. I think it was 11.
So when the kids was little, yes,
we were not.
So when the kids was little,
yeah,
it was, well, you gotta realize I had 3 the same age.
Right.
So understand that 3 the same age makes life very difficult.
Right.
And we started to make it, by the time we got the kids to bed and took showers and that stuff, it was 11 o'clock. I thought it was 10. He said 11.
I don't remember. One of the two.
But we had to make, but Jessica's right. Now, Jessica, I am not a fan of people telling me they scheduling sex. I think that's stupid.
No, we just scheduled the time together and whatever happened, happened.
Yes. Too old for what? For 40 nuts? For one nut, any of them. That's what they say.
What they say.
They tell us we too old.
Right.
They be like, y'all ain't too old. My youngest son said, y'all, when we broke the bed that time, they told me, y'all ain't too old for that. Say what?
Boy, please.
Too old for that. Bye.
Right. You hope you look like this when you get.
Thank y'all for the insight. Keep pushing, God. Look, you're more than welcome. And you know, if there's something more specific that you want us to talk about that you may not want to share on here, you can inbox. I don't know who you're friends with on Facebook, or if you're on our page, whatever you are, you can give us a message, and we can dive into that a little bit more and help with some tips. Funny thing is, especially when you have little ones. Oh, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, them little ones is a lot. All right.
Never too old.
Never too old. Never too much. Never too much. Never too much.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, I did an article in our church paper, and it was one of the articles we did before, but it was like 15 tips for marriage, and one of them was saying schedule time together that doesn't include sex, right? Mm-hmm. And she said that's what we were telling y'all, you and Cedric, but y'all failed.
That ain't what you said.
Listen. I told her. I said, "Don't."
Unclear.
I said, "No."
That ain't what you said. Time. And what I took that was hunching.
Hunching. Can you describe what hunching is?
Well, this is a family show, so it's intercourse.
Women don't hit their prime until mid-40s. Listen, you would not believe how many people would be like, "Y'all still doing it?" I was like, "Say what now?" Look, in the words of my daddy, say what now?
Right.
Y'all still doing it. You know what I turn around to him? And my question is, why you not? Y'all married and y'all maybe 30. Right. And they're not intimate.
Not doing anything.
Do y'all know
that is ridiculous?
Statistically, these 25 to 30-some-year-old people that's married are averaging a couple times a month?
If that.
What?
That's diabolical.
In the words of I can't.
Yeah, I can't do that.
What?
I need my medicine.
Did you say y'all too busy? No. For real, right?
Say this your cousin Jamie. Oh, what's
that? Hey, Jamie. Listen, got a 2-year-old and I'm 50. See now, I'm gonna tell you like this about the other week. Y'all delusional. The people that have babies, somebody else we know who recently had. They had somebody in high school and somebody in elementary. I said, y'all pull out game one strong, doing a birth control. What was going on? Yeah, his sister did that. What? Look, teacher, look, if I didn't pray, I'd be like this, Jesus, wrong carrier.
Yeah.
Return to sender.
Look, there was the immaculate inception. We need a rejection. Can you
rejection, right?
Take it with you.
Listen, and I get that, and we gonna have my God did that.
No, that was you, bro.
That was you. You didn't stick and move. You just stick and stay.
Yeah, that old face.
Yeah, that old face was too long. You should be like, oh, move. You like, oh.
Look, we gotta sing that song by a dude. I can't stay too long. Gotta be leaving.
You can't have the man on his low. What?
on the man on the slow boat until your mid-40s, though. I guess some the amount of sex they have or something. I don't know.
That's my brother. His old crazy stuff. You give me some context.
I need mine. I don't care how I'm in. There ain't no slow boat for me. I'm on that speedboat.
Speedboat? That mean you finish quick?
No, that mean I need it more than the slow boat. Slow boat's gonna take you to port every now and again.
So we are.
I need it in my life. Come put it in my life. Hey,
do better.
I need you.
Shana na na na.
So let's say women hit their prime in their mid-40s. They say, "Oh yeah,"
but I don't. Well, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Well, baby, you're not in your mid-40s.
Baby,
Lord is gone.
I don't have a good response for that.
Well, I'm just saying. You know what mid means? That means in the middle.
I'm saying, and before I got to 40s or mid 40s, before that time, okay. I was still.
Yes, you were. You good. I was not saying, but right now, you still good. You still.
It's just, don't do
but
that.
But you're not mid 40s now.
I know, but I'm saying, well, I ain't need to get in my 40s to get no mid point. They needed to get their prime on. I didn't. 40s. Don't make me punch it eye. It gets better with time. I can't stand him.
Yes, it do.
Do not fool him. He's so stupid. I cannot deal with him today. Dang, but
I was just making observations. You just throwing that mid-40s out there.
I'm saying,
once upon a time,
these 40-year-old girls can't do what I do.
In a magical forest, far, far away. Yeah.
I can't stand you.
But you're fabulous.
I am.
Yes, you are.
And I tooted and booted.
Yeah, all that in a bag of chips.
And I don't need any outside sources to get me right.
No, we don't. That's right.
I see. I'm gonna stop being drunk.
No, you're not. I rebuke you. I come against you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
They said that
I ain't gotta do with they.
In Perry,
hey,
that it gets.
I got us with they.
It get desertish.
Come in, somebody know they.
What, you just tried to throw me under the bus?
No, I didn't. You're stating facts. Mid-40s is not here.
I said when I was in my mid-40s, it didn't take to get there. I was right already.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right.
But I can't stand
that was a long time, periodical time ago. That dollar sign, I can see what that is.
It's so little that I can't see it. Whatever it is, stay till.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, I do want to say shout out to Renako. That's been Cedric's friend since ever. And you know, it made me do a self-reflection. When Cedric's sister passed and when Cedric's dad passed, Renako was Johnny on the spot. When there's some drama going down, Renako was sitting there. He was like, I'm chill until I see y'all mess with I ain't gonna say your middle name. He said, if I see something go down with him, and the fact that y'all are both certified crazy is strange because y'all don't think of normal stuff to do. Y'all got a level of that's what happened when you grew up together because
been together a long periodical time.
Mm-hmm. But I made me think about friendships in your life. Like they may not talk to you all the time, but just like this, we went to a funeral this week, and like when he was at his, he came. You was sitting at the table with him, and the same thing. Like I was like, that's just we ain't gotta talk to you all the time. But if something going down, that nut if your book start playing from somewhere. I don't know where it come from.
Yes, sir.
You guys are awesome. Keep it a good word. Gotta go. Yeah, you go work on them
right, man,
peanuts. Work on them peanuts.
Tell your wife you said hello.
And remember that you're too old, according to the younger ones.
Do your thing.
So we get ready to close because he just got home a little late, and so dinner is ready. But he is
hungry.
Look, I know, and the thing about it, Renako, I did tell him, I said, I really admired that because you just don't get those kind of relationships anymore. Like, now if you be too close, they be like, oh, y'all are gay, or you say something crazy. Like, like you can't have, like,
okay, buddy.
And you got a bunch of brothers and sisters, but bunch of brothers mainly, but like that dude right there, that's your brother for real, for real, for real. For sure. I know.
But we've been like that. We sleep in the same bed.
I know, but that's I didn't want to put that out there. But I'm thinking like, but I'm saying, but that's the difference in back then and now. Right. Like back then, like we had sleepover, everybody slept, but that's just the different thing now. But to see that kind of relationship, y'all cannot talk for months. But I know for a fact I can call him and say, hey, it's some people, he be like, where you at?
Right.
And he be like, I'm on D-Way.
D-Way.
And I know.
In Bigfoot.
Look, he said the same bed. See, I wasn't going to put it out there, but I thought that was amazing that you grew up with somebody like that, literally like brothers.
Oh, yeah.
And his mama, your mama, all that stuff like that. And then he was in our wedding. Like, for real, for real.
All of them.
Stop saying all of them. But I guess he wasn't too.
Right. We had more than one.
But we only had 2 weddings.
I say we had more than one.
He right. Any wedding that we had, he was in the wedding.
No, it's 2 more than one.
Maybe.
Okay, we had more than one. There you go. Quick,
fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah, buddy.
Look, right. I value that. I appreciate you for that. I really, really love it. I was telling him, I said, I love myself some Renako. I love myself some Renako Dixon, right? And I said, I don't know of any other man that's not, that not my family, that I could be saying like that, but it ain't even a second thought. Like, I was telling my mom today, I'm still just one call away. Girl, you be in Idaho.
Right, you don't be everywhere.
I know. I told mom today, I said, I was watching some show where the mama was sleeping with the girl husband in her bed. And my mom was like, that's a real show. And I said, here's the thing. There's no honor anymore like that. It's just so weird to me now. Right. But
craziness.
But we appreciate you guys coming on. If you just coming on, if you watch this on the replay, type replay in the comments so we'll know who watched it live, who watched on the replay. We appreciate you talking with us. We finna go in here and eat this food.
I know that's right.
I'm saying, because
I'm sure hungry.
Renako, you need to call your boy. He played a full game of basketball yesterday.
Oh, God.
And they had 4 players, so he had to play the whole time. Boy, look at him. He left on top of my neck.
Boy.
My knee, my toe, my crack.
That young boy running.
Look, and they was literally running up and down the court. I was like, oh, somebody go get Tink Tink.
Yeah, like they were trying to win championship. Like, boy, y'all need to relax.
I said, y'all go get Tink Tink, Jesus. Renako, you got to call him. That is the funniest thing. Because my nephew got him in the league, and my nephew ain't show up.
I thought I was coming off the bench like the 7th or 8th player. I started, played every minute.
People didn't show up, so it was only 4 people there. So I thought they was going to just 4 big child. They said we gonna play with 4, and they running. He's boy, that thing's so funny. Renako, he was like this.
Yeah, go on now. What, boy? Man.
But my baby did it.
I made it.
He made it. I was wondering if we were gonna make it because that was a long period of time. Listen, and they barely didn't have any timeouts either.
They wouldn't take one. I'm like, bro, take a timeout. We tied. He was looking at me crazy. He finally took a timeout. There 2 minutes left in the half.
I'd be like, timeout.
Boy, you got 3 timeouts. We should use every one of them. Oh, wow.
All right, y'all.
Listen, my tongue was stuck to the roof of my mouth. My mouth was so dry.
Oh my God, that's
couldn't breathe.
So funny.
Man, I thought I had asthma.
That's so funny. I want to tell you.
That was crazy. Oh, listen, you inspired me too. I wore my stuff to church.
I got it. Okay,
I'm gonna send you the pictures in a minute.
Renako, so we get dressed. It was dressed down Sunday. Mm-hmm. So I got on jeans and a shirt that like has a Jesus quote on them. I come down and said, Cedar got his cowboy hat and his boots. I said, the doggone Renako.
Yeah.
And he walking bow-legged it like you.
There you go.
Fast walking the court.
I just was.
But Renako, he did like this. He did this. You know, you tell the kids to hurry up. They take 2 quick steps and then they walk the rest of it.
The rest.
That was him. That thing was so funny. Oh, listen. Oh, he saw it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Listen, he was looking nice. Listen, so I said, what? I said, well, shoot, you doing that?
I have my belt buckle on. Yes, sir.
And I said, so my boots was in here, and he had the other hat, and I went upstairs and got my buckle and put mine on too.
Yes, sir.
So we were inspired by Sadiqa Joe.
There you go.
Y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night.